I need to switch to a different scene. Which would be that scene or this scene? That scene. I have no idea how this sounds. So please tell me. You have zero sound. You have no sound. There, now you do. Guys, I'm still working out a couple last minute details and trying to figure out why I just stuck to the floor. That was weird. But hi. Man, what I would like to do is go to sound devices. Nope, that's not what I want. I've got this. Advanced sound options. Yes, that's what I want, I think. Now, if I go here and turn this up, then I should be able to hear you guys. Anyway, hi. I have no idea what you can hear or if you can even hear me. Yeah, that's a start. I need to mute that, I guess, for a second. I don't know. Chickadee check. Check. Check, check. How about that? I think that's working. Okay, I'm gonna undo those. Then I'm gonna go here and make sure that I'm there. I can hear and see you. How is the mix? In your cute dungarees. Thanks. What's up, BB? Isn't it past your bedtime or something? All normal from here. Everything, just the normal noises from here. Guys, I'm tired. I'm going to. Just the normal noises from here. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to assume that it sounds fine, and y'all will let me know if it does not. Because me hearing me with a slight delay is super annoying. Oh, I'm going to. And now it's coming from there. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. I'm going to assume that it sounds fine, and y'all will let me know if it does not. And welcome in, Taylor. Hi. Me with a slight delay is super annoying. Welcome. Oh, I'm going to. And now it's coming from there. Shaggy Man. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. I'm going to assume that it sounds fine, and y'all will let me know if it does not. And welcome in, Taylor. Hi. Me with a slight delay is super annoying. Welcome. Oh, I'm going to. And now it's coming from there. Shaggy Man. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. Assume that it sounds fine. Y'all will let me know. And welcome in, Taylor. Hi. This slight delay is super annoying. Welcome. Oh, and now it's coming from there. Shaggy Man. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. Assume that it sounds fine. Y'all will let me know. And welcome in, Taylor. Hi. This slight delay is super annoying. Welcome. Oh, and now it's coming from there. Shaggy Man. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. I think that's it behind. Good job. Man. Welcome in. I'm going to sit down. Hi. Now it's coming from there. I think that's it behind. Good job. Man. Welcome in. I'm going to sit down. Hi. Now it's coming from there. Oh. Okay. Holy shit. Hopefully that made it better. We'll wait for the delay. Let me know if that made it better. My hand was over the microphone because I'm not used to it being there. Is it better? Did I fix it? Somehow it had a loop internally. You got it. Okay. Sorry about that, kids. Come on, Wally. Good job, buddy. So, that's kind of how things are going today. Assuming you can hear me. As I think everybody knows, I've had kind of a long week. I think I've been behind since Thanksgiving, possibly. At this point, the shop is a wreck. The house is a wreck. I'm a wreck. Oh, thanks, Motobomb. I appreciate it. I don't have a damn burnout. I probably do somewhere, but not on this computer. So we're gonna have to go with text-based burnout, which we do have the capability of doing in theory. Just gotta find a motorcycle. Yeah, there's that. Then we go back to here, go there, and go poof, 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 poof. Uh-oh, it moved. Why did it move? Oh my God, there's a fire at the end. I think we might have crashed. There's even an alien. What the hell? All right, we're just going with that. Boom. Burnout. No burnouts, just have a puff. So, Motobomb, now that you are a mod, and or Sophia, welcome in Calvin, good to see you. Wagon wheel poofs. I've never seen, or are those, that's a Ferris wheel. Anyway, if any of my mods, as a matter of fact, you know what? I got a better idea. Boink, boink, boink. Key fob, if you would like to post any of your links to your PayPal or your fundraiser or anything like that. Key fob was in a relatively terrible motorcycle accident very recently. I think less than 3 weeks ago, if I'm right. And he has a long recovery road ahead of him due to circumstances like no insurance kind of situation in America, whatever. If anybody wants to post his links, including him, please feel free to do that. If any of my mods would like to post any of the links to anyone who has a channel with content, please feel free to do that. I do not make everybody a mod because I feel that things can get out of control that way, and I don't think that was ever the intention of moderator wrench, which is now a shield. So, anyhow, there's my little story. The point of my beginning of it was I'm tired. I've got a lot going on, and there's stuff that nobody even knows about going on in my life. So, I am not set up to do anything. We have several things that we could play with. I did get the gaskets cut out, for those of you who have been following along, for the motor scooter reed valves. So that's something I'm going to do, but I think I want to film that and make that. That may be Wednesday's video. I need to make a long form out of that, not do that on a live. I want to put the engine tins in the Bug. That also may end up being probably a long form video and not something I'm going to do on the live. We may just sit here and BS for a little while and just, we'll see how it goes. That's probably what's going to happen. Big birthday party going on here. Baby Carter is 1. Yippee! All right, Quick Shoe, good to see you, my friend. Sure looks like everyone's a mod to me, brother. Well, that's just because those are the people that come in here first, which is why they are mods. Because I can rely on them. They are consistent. But I can see where you would see that. However, as we move on, I'm going to drink a little bit of water, which that's one of the things. Oh, so, like I said, this morning, my wireless mics were dead. Luckily, I have a pair of backup wireless mics, my old ones, which I thought they were dead too, but I was able to power cycle them and get them to work. But that was fun. Sick is looking frustrated. Sure looks like everyone a mod to me, brother. LOL, but no problem here. Y'all take care now. Right on. Calvin, have a good day. Thanks for stopping in. Not sure if that was supposed to be passive aggressive, but anyhow. Anyhow, I'm not going to overanalyze that. I am going to go top off this water because that was my point, was that I didn't have time to do that because I was chasing microphones. And that's all she wrote. So I'll be right back. And I think I'm out of water also. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. I am. Awesome. Perfect. Yeah. That's just how things are going. How things are going today. But everything is gonna be okay. We'll just sing a song and take a hit from the bong. And then we'll say, yippee hooray. Yippee hooray. Yippee hooray. Everything is gonna be okay. Yippee hooray. Yippee hooray. Everything is gonna be okay at Schmoke Shop. Do I have any sound? Because I have this on, but I'm not hearing anything. Because I have it muted. I have no idea. Anyway, as long as there's no feedback loop, I don't care. Nobody liked my song, or you couldn't hear it. Who knows?
And John Michael Bradford and Big Sam.
Do I have another camera? I do not, but I do have.
Ever hear in your life, and it
Where's
was a true
this?
joy.
I have that.
To watch and listen
That.
to and be present
Nope,
while these
I have
guys
that.
worked together.
Yes.
And just to
That
hear
could be-
songs that I've been listening to for a minute, and I've heard them since.
I don't know
Rock
why
Walters
it's not-
little
it's
1.5
just not right.
minute Demos on top of drum loops, and then get to play
Oh,
these
that's
songs
definitely
and
not right.
arrange them. And
Wow.
then
How
have
do I
these
fix
guys
that?
add horns to them. It was
Fit?
really a treat this morning.
Cool.
And so now it's
Now
rare
go
that you
here.
get to do a session like that. in
Like
the
that
morning,
full
and you
screen.
get to play with some of the same guys
Thank you.
and improvise completely later that night. So
You have sound. We hear you. Okay, cool. So there's the music, if you can hear the music, and I'm going to partake in a little bit of aromatherapy,
we're gonna wind up playing.
as was suggested and super chatted by Motobomb.
So I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to hear Joe playing this song. It's gonna be amazing, and then hear these guys play horns on it. So what a
Does
fun
Robert
day.
know I'm co-opting those tunes for Happy Organ Hour?
Oh, we're gonna be. Oh
I
yeah.
say, does Robert know
Man.
Oh, fuck yeah, he knows that. And he's happy about it. I'm like, thanks, Robert, for writing our next, bunch of tutorials.
I thought you meant the tunes were making up.
Oh, sorry.
Well, we're gonna make up songs tonight. that
Ow,
become
never again.
Happy Organ Hour staples as well. So I started that last one.
Oh,
We
man.
go like this.
That one was called
Okay,
Don't
so
Touch
the
My
problem
Fucking
here is
Bread.
that if that's full screen, then I can't do that. There we are. I'm back. Hi.
I definitely you can't like
a
if
few
I order bread
moments
at the table,
later.
just for me, you can't touch it.
That's right, not for sure.
I could, yes, never
When you
again.
touched my bread, and that's how. I was like,
Excuse me.
Don't touch my fucking bread. I'm touching the bread.
I'll bet,
Right, well, Joe's gonna
G-Fob.
set this one up.
I'll bet. I can't wait to burn one down with you, brother.
Period.
Because I've been hanging out at your property, and you're not there. It's kind of weird.
Sure, don't touch me, period.
Circumstances are strange. By the way, everyone, Tina says hi. Hi. Don't forget, I can see you. Whoa. Wally doesn't like me. Wally, what are you doing? Why are you looking at the ceiling? Wally clearly does not like Tina. Tina, you sit there. Let me go fix Wally. Wally, what are you doing? Hey, hi. Hi. Remember me? Hi. Stay with me. Stay with me, buddy. Do I have to manually reset you because you're stupid? Hello? Hi. That was fun. Cleaned up all the shards of glass. Good. Uh-oh, it's up. It's up. Oh, wow, I'm watching the delay. Now we're catching back up. That's pretty crazy. Yes. Hi, Crystal Kitten, by the way. Sorry. It's one of those days. It's a great morning. Cough will kill me where my ribs crack. Yeah. Oh, there's a microphone there. Stop touching the microphone. What a mess, guys. The shop is a wreck. Everything's right here because of the motor scooters. Oh, So, for those of you who didn't know, a quick reminder, I bought a new Kickstarter gear for the motor scooter that the spring was broken on. That's how it came shipped. And all the springs and bushings and everything that I needed that were in the picture when I purchased it are taken off. So after 3 personal messages through eBay's communication stuff and with no response, I instigated a return. And of course, eBay's return system then tries to reach out with the seller, and you gotta wait another week before they'll actually just instigate the return. So hopefully eventually I'll get my money back, and I have found another one online, but I have to get that money before I can get the other one because it's more expensive. So that is really all this needs. I did get the gasket also. I don't know why I'm yelling. Be right back. Are you with me, buddy? Yes. All right. So we did get the gasket also, theoretically. And yeah, well, I don't. Yeah, you don't need that information. Anyhow, let's just see if this is even close to the right gasket before the return window closes. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, I'm glad I didn't just bust out the knife because it sure does feel like it goes all the way to the edge. I don't know why I'm listening to it. I'm gonna cut the wrong side. Anyway, what's long break? Welcome in, Renegade. The broken glass that he's referring to, I believe, always cut towards yourself. I'm joking. That was probably some great ASMR. Is from the window. There was a window pane that was broken when he. Sorry, guys. Yep. Oh, and it broke. The clip broke. That's perfect. Yeah, this is gonna be a short stream, guys. Do we still have sound, by the way, or did the microphone break? No, it says we still have sound. Man, I know everybody's experienced it, but you ever have one of those days? Bin label, I don't know what that means. I don't understand this box. What is it you've done here? Oh, okay. Holy cow, what a battle that was. Why does this say Honda? Oh, because it's a Honda. Sorry, I'm used to being a Yamaha guy. So this is OEM. I'm looking to see if there's a date on here.
John Michael Bradford.
Interesting. Hopefully it's the right side. Yeah, it is. So yay, we got our gasket at least. Safety tips brought to you by Schmoke. R can hear ya. Breathe. I knew there was something missing. Welcome in, Carrie. What was missing? Oh, the kickstart thing? I don't know. Yes, I am breathing. Man, I can't figure out why that gasket gets screwed up. I mean, it's a micron wide. Anyhow. Cool. So we've got the gasket at least. So what am I waiting for? Oh yeah, right, the kickstart, right, because they fucked that all up, right. Okay, so thing one, as we're calling this motor scooter, needs the kickstart assembly, or at least the spring. And I know I'm repeating myself, but I know there's people in here that haven't seen this. Basically, this is the kickstart assembly. I'm just gonna touch it. And what is basically the return spring right here is broken. And there's a pin right here. I think you can see it. And that's the pin that retains that part of the spring. And there's a bushing right here and a washer that holds all that on. Those are the parts. The spring, at the very least, is what I need. So when I ordered the kickstart assembly off of eBay, it looked like this, except for the good return spring. All the parts were on there. What I received was just the Kickstarter, without any of the parts that I needed. And I almost just dropped it on the floor, which is just how today is going. So that's what I got, which doesn't have any of the parts that I need. The only part that this is the part that I don't need. Mine's still good. Anyhow, so eventually I'll get that resolved and get a new kickstart assembly, and then we can put this back together. It runs. This one runs fine. Then, I'm just going to throw this out. Right? Thing two, where are you?
Brad Walker,
Thing two has never run correctly since I've had it. And where I'm at with it right now is two strokes have something called reed valves. And the reed valve assembly is supposed to have a gasket on the top and the bottom. And the gasket is not supposed to be glued in. It's actually supposed to be lubed with grease. And that's what forms an airtight seal, which that needs to be. It was installed with one gasket, and that gasket was glued to the engine case. So I still have to scrape the gasket off of there, down here, before I can even install that. But that's our next step to seeing if we can get this one running. I've never had it running correctly since I've owned it. Because I only needed one, and I had this one running within, I think it took me 20 minutes. I don't remember what it was because that was a long time ago, but I've had this one at many, many music festivals, and it's been fun, but I could use the money for a matching pair of vintage Honda scooters a lot more. I have that if I want to take it. I also have a bicycle, which is probably what I'm going to take. because I have a music festival coming up next week. So I have to get all my camping gear together. I have to somehow get the house straightened out, get my shit together, get my camping gear together, all that. You okay, Schmoke? Yeah. Background music slightly over your voice. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I don't know how that got turned. Somehow it got turned all the way up. I don't know how or when. Probably when something fell or whatever. Yes, Sophia, I'll be fine. I'm just, you hear it in my voice. I'm just frustrated. It's that day. Today is that day. Oh my days, how cute you look in those dungarees. Ah, like a cheeky little boy. Never wearing these again. Cheers. Matter of fact, I think what I'm going to do is go for a motorcycle ride. I think that's a great idea. That's exactly what I need to do. And it's a beautiful day to do it, even though it's a fucking Sunday and everybody's off of work. Oh my goodness. Yep, I think that's what we're going to end up doing. At least for a little bit. Man. It's not hilarious. Did I ever drink water or did I just pour it in here? Jesus, man. Holy smokes. What are you doing over there, Wally? Wally, get your ass back over here. Hi, so loud. The ladies of the chat are trying to make me blush. Wake up, welcome in. I don't know when you snuck in, but hi. Hi, Hedgie, if I didn't say hi. Sorry, I'm having a rough morning. Everything's fine, but actually it's afternoon now. Wow. Sorry, I just saw something that needs to be fixed. Yeah, that's not good. You must have been in a hurry. So the positive post of the starter solenoid is directly up against the metal battery box underneath the seat on my China motorcycle. It's got a rubber boot over it, but if that boot shifts at all, it's going to immediately short out the entire system and burn it down, which is what we just chased for 3 months and fixed. So I need to remedy that. Maybe I'll do that. Let's do that, guys. I don't know if you can see me or not. Frankly, right now, it's not that I don't care, but I just need to do something. So, I don't even need that. That's how screwed up my head is right now, if you can see me. I don't need a tool to do this. It's a wing nut. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm dealing with it. Custom seat installs at Schmoke Shop. Y'all want to see this, of course. I needed another camera. Another camera. We could do that relatively easily, probably. Excuse me. Oh, wait a minute. What's happened here? Oh, I missed your last message, Sick, if you're still in here. Sorry. What are we doing again? Checking the chat. Scrolling up. Wake up, modding his ass off. Swing! Putting all the links up. Thank you, sir. Tools? Who needs tools?
Again, that was the beautiful.
Why do I have my phone in my hand? Right, because we're going to do another camera. For which we want that particular application. I need to be on the Wi-Fi. Excuse me. We're going to dismiss that. Rotate that way. Then I'm going to go up here. I'm going to minimize that. I'm going to... Why is that half on both screens? Move that over there. Hit that. 3, 2, 1. Activate. And then we're going to go to scene 1. Scene 1. And we're going to go ahead and just remove that. Delete. Add layer. Excuse me. How do I do this? Video device. That. And there's that. I won. And now, even though there's a shitty frame rate, we have mobile cam. So now I need to switch back to YouTube Studio so I can see what's going on, which is there. Checking the chat. Truth be told, I haven't posted in a hot minute or gone live. Real life stuff, you know. Yep, I'm here. Sick's here. Who turned out the lights? Hey, Sick. I understand that. The world is wild. Black screen. Woohoo! Right. Should not be a black screen anymore, I believe. Although, somehow I am way behind. Once again. Can we be live? That would be great. That would be the whole purpose of having a monitor in the studio, would be to live monitor. I never understood this thing. But anyhow, I have a phone in my hand that is filming. I have a tripod, which I am now putting this phone in. At which point, I will have a phone in a tripod, which is streaming. Now, it's very loose, so we're going to tighten it up. Then we're going to kind of get you a little less wonky, because for some reason you're super wonky. And then put you here, lower you down a little bit. Oh wow, you're even more wonky. Wonky. We're going to rotate you like that. Oh, no, I can't do that. Yes. Oh, sorry, wrong mode. Isn't this professional? This is some professional camera work right here. I'm a pro. Hey, look at me go. I'm a pro. Yo, you ain't know? This is not what I want to be looking at. But there's that. Woo! So there's that. Carney, what's up, man? Hope you're having a good trip. Sorry I'm not on screen right now, although I could be relatively easily. I could just walk over here and go, hey, Carney. I hope you're enjoying your trip and having a blast. I just set this up to look at this scooter, which is not what we were wanting to look at, but as a test of equipment, it worked out fine. So now we're gonna go over here and go look at what I intended to look at, which we're probably gonna have to lower you some more for. But for now, we need light, preferably without shining it directly into the camera. So we'll do it this way. Oh, that's gonna do it. As long as that light does what I want it to. Thank you. Have a nice day. Now then, we're gonna lower you some more. Also, I need to clear my throat. Excuse me. We're gonna lower you some more, like about probably somewhere around there. Yeah, sorry for the jerky camera movements and stuff. My apologies. I'm just going with the flow, y'all. I'm in a flow state, kids. Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful carburetor, by the way? I'm glad that dude spent his extra hard-earned money to buy that carburetor and then sold me the entire microscope, the entire motorcycle for less than the parts that he put on it cost. So, all that being said, that is the positive post directly connected to the battery. That is a metal box. That is a 1/8 inch rubber thing that if it moves down another little tiny bit is going to have a metal post that's connected to the battery touching against it. That's no bueno. And now, as soon as I find my mouse thing, 3, 2, 1. Back to the show. Ay, ay, ay. Everybody saying hi. I hope you're having a well-deserved vacation. Carney saying hi. Good afternoon, Schmoke. Sweet. Hello. Good to see everyone having a good time. I'm going to switch back to the other camera, which is that one. Yep. And then you might hear some strange noises or something, but just don't be alarmed. And any smoke you see is from fires that we wanted. Hopefully that worked a little bit. Anyhow, if I was real smart, I would probably disconnect at least one of the battery cables. You know what I could do, gang? Is just reverse the posts. Because on a solenoid, all it's doing is connecting those two posts. So if I reverse the positive and the negative, that would solve my issue. Or I could just realize that that was barely holding anyway. That's fun. I'm not gonna get into this right now. That's ludicrous. There was a nice crotch cam, it looked, I think. Crotch cam. Yeah, I'm not going to do this right now because it's something that I want to focus on and not half distracted do. That was the wrong thing. That was the right thing. Hi. Still here. Oh. Hello. Hope you got good rest. Yes. Now for Schmoke to get that rest. Weather is super crap here now, right today. Just get a vid finished for later today, I hope. Yeah, I'll get some, yep. I'm not, yeah. Never mind. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Ay, ay, ay. What a, pardon my French, what a fucking mess. I'm gonna keep a half an eye on the chat, but I think for one thing, what I need to do right now is put some of this clutter into an organized state. Because what's happening right now is I'm walking in circles and getting more and more frustrated trying to step over shit. And that's not helping anything. Also, no, I'll leave it. I'm spinning in circles. Literally spinning in circles. Cool, cool, cool. That's nice. Bomb cyclone. That's nice. Oh, Hedgie. Welcome to my world comes to mind when I hear that. Yeah, I try and stay out of that place because it's not a good place for me to be. And I've seen this coming from a mile away. And now I'm just staring at it and it's, yeah, that's where it is. So I think what I'm gonna do is take all the parts for thing one and consolidate them. I'm also gonna put on a pair of gloves if I have a pair handy. I have a glove. There's another glove. I don't know if it's as bad everywhere else. Hey, dude, what are you doing? Yeah, get with the program, bud. But here, I like to kind of just check my gloves for spiders before I put them on. Because it has happened. Hakuna Matata, you got this. Oh, I have no doubt of that. I just don't normally do this on camera when I'm frustrated. That's the parts that I edit out. And I'm not even that frustrated. I'm just, yeah. Like I said, I got stuff on my mind. Things, stuff in things. Why did I put on gloves? To play with the greasy parts and the dirty parts. Playing with the dirty parts. Woohoo! All right, let's put our driven pulley back in place. Hopefully we have not come off the keyway. We have not. So everything is still in place the way it's supposed to be. Eventually I'm actually, are you with me? Not even really close. Wally, come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, bud. Hey, come on, come down here. Remember? Remember how we work? Yeah, there you go. We're working together? No? Not today? Okay, buddy. Oh, there he is. He's just a little slow. I might have blown a little smoke in his face. It's okay, though. So basically, the driven or the drive pulley and the driven pulley both need to come off of here so that I can put this back together correctly. And then that gasket actually is right here. It's behind all that. While I have all that off, we'll clean up in here and figure out what's going on. I'm hoping there's nothing else broken that I'm going to discover once I get in there further. Fingers crossed. But I can't cross my fingers because they have gloves. Also, there's that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is literally put the parts, because parts is parts, into that tray, including that hose clamp. And we're going to take the tray and we're going to put it on the floor pan of the motor scooter. At which point we are going to confirm that that is all the parts for this particular project. And then we're going to move it out of the fucking way. At least that much for now. Yay, a little bit of breathing room. How about that? New fear unlocked. Oh yeah, Florida is full of spiders. Cool lavender poofs. Jim Reynolds, welcome in. Thomas Bales. Hi, what's going on here? Trying not to have a nervous breakdown on camera? Not really. Just hanging out in my shop, Mr. Thomas. Welcome in, Charlie. My live streams basically on Sunday do not have a plan and sometimes go off the rails. Right now, currently, I'm just trying to straighten up a little bit because my shop is a mess right now and it's bothering me. So, with that being said, this is one of the tools that I bought recently. Are you with me, Wally? For the scooter project. This is the other one, a pair of strap wrenches. We'll go ahead and pull those out, even though I don't need them right now. That's hopefully going to let us get the front pulley, the drive pulley off. At this point, I don't believe I'm going to be returning either of these, so I'm going to get rid of the garbage. Actually, I'm just going to drop it on the floor somewhere near the trash can, but yet not get frustrated about that. And right now, we're just getting that off the floor. Rachel, previously known as Vera. Adam Lyons, welcome in. I got all kinds of people popping in. The notification must have just gone out. Welcome in, everybody. Like I said, right now, it's been a rough start to the morning, early afternoon, whatever. And I am focusing more on getting my shop straightened up. Though I am paying attention to the chat, I'm not going to just sit there and stare at the chat like I have a tendency to do sometimes, because then I don't accomplish anything. And I got a lot to accomplish. And about 2 days to do it. But it's all going to be worth it in the long run, because then I'm going to a music festival. And I get to escape. And I get to decompress. And I get to go run around and party balls. And yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm going to go out of my way to make sure that I have a blast. I don't know why half of my sockets are missing, but I really do. In my heart of hearts, I know exactly why. That can stay there for now. This can go there for now. And eventually I'll get the damn return label so I can wait another 2 weeks to get my money back for the part that was not what they said it was. Hey, we're having fun, right, kids? Piece of paper. Yeah, I'm not good at this. Never have been. The whole cleaning up. Clean your room. Clean your room, kid. Have a nice day. I even sang a song earlier and nobody appreciated it. I can't wait to go back and record and find it. I wonder if the microphone was already screwed up when that was happening. Pew, 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 pew. Nice overalls. Yep, every single one of them. That's funny. Hey, Tony. Tony? Who's Tony? Tony? Is there a Tony in here? I'm not seeing a Tony. But hey, Tony, party balls. Now I'm Tony? Yeah, okay, cool. Now I'm Tony. Well, you know, that happens. We live in strange times. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm not gonna go any further with that. Yeah. All right, so we have another motor scooter here. Let's continue what we were doing. We'll put that there and that there for now. Oh, yep, that doesn't help anything. Now that's more tools. It's gonna go over there. I don't have a broom anymore. Where's my broom? Probably standing on it or something. Ha ha. Riding my broom around the... What? Ha ha. Wally lost me. I found my broom, guys, but you don't know where I am because Wally lost me. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, he found me again. He's sneaky like that. I think he's a little bit high, maybe. Now I'm Tony. Party balls. I'm putting that song you sang to music. Awesome. So it did get it. Sweet. Sorry I'm late. I'm always late. It's all right, bud. Welcome in. Good to see you. Sorry, Tiny. Tiny Tony. I will never change my biological nature. Just so we're clear. Taylor Tyler sounds better, or Tacoma. Yeah, I'm not getting into that. That was a joke. That was something that was meant to be heard and absorbed individually and not spoken of any further. Yay, I have a couple square feet of floor space again. So when I first built this building, I kept this shop floor so clean that I could walk out here and work in bare feet. I would not do that right now. I think I would end up with little metal shards and... Why are you doing that to me? You're really trying to piss me off, huh? Goodbye. Thank you. Y'all couldn't even see that, and I'm not going to even try and explain what it was. Whew, now it's dusty. Yay. I swept. Look, I have enough room that I can pace. Now I can pace. Do a live from the festival? Oh, I'm sure I will. I'm sure there will be ridiculous lives. Or my phone will be parked the whole time. Who knows? No, I promise I will do at least one live. I'll have to look at the schedule and find a good show where everybody's going to be. Probably Friday night or whatever. Camp setup, etc. Yeah, you know I will. No, we'll go on walkabout, bro. Especially because I don't know, well, without throwing out names, I know a couple people that are going to be out there. I know several people that are going to be out there for sure. But as far as people that we usually hang out with, there are a couple from St. Augustine that will be out there Tuesday. But they're going to camp off of River Road where they usually do. But he knows where we're at. And then the two that camped with us, at least two of the people that camped with us last year, may show up where we camp. I don't know. I haven't been in communication with anybody because that's how I roll. Sorry. Never been a communicator. As far as reaching out and, hey, what are we doing? When are we meeting up? I'm not that guy. Sorry. I try sometimes. But I think, Shaggy Man, you know well enough, I don't mind going out there by myself at all. Because then I don't have anybody to answer to or worry about or any of that. I can do whatever I want. And in that particular place, I have no problem doing that. We may get into some of the camping gear now. I may, because I need to pull that stuff out. So as I reorganize here a little bit and get some room, that may be something that we end up doing. Though, like I said, I wouldn't mind taking a motorcycle ride. Hey, you know, if I'm not freaking ADHD defined, I don't know what is. Because I literally just did 3 different projects and never even got past taking the seat off on the project that I'm supposed to be working on. Because I said I wanted to do this later. Right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off of this zip tie, see if I can just flip it. Wait, why is that a red wire? Why are these both? Oh, because they're, never mind. It's not a positive and a negative, it's 2 positives. So there is no way to fix that. This is why I wanted to look at it while I was focused on it. I think for right now, my everyday carry, which should be right there, has a screwdriver with which I can remove the positive post, which is, I think, what I want to do right now.
Once again, John Michael fucking Bradford.
Just because. The old better safe than sorry trick. Cool. Now that's not going to burn down in the background while you're watching me spin around in circles. And I can move this. Yeah. Let's move the DS7. I never did put air in the tires, so yeah. Up, clank, smash. Clank and smash. Clanking and smashing. Oh yeah, look at us go. Looky there. Now we're just gonna Kia play. Why does my back hurt? Kia play. Alright. There's that. Now we can pull this into that hole. Look at all this room. It's almost like I have a huge shop. That's fine for now. Then, I'm gonna move this over here. Make sure we're not putting it on the extension cord. And I can still get that out. Because it's only 1 o'clock and I can still go for a ride. Waspies, what are you doing? We just hatched. We need to get out, please. All right, we got ladybugs and wasps. All the bugs that nest in the garage in the winter are now hatching and blowing in my face. Just be done with you. I should check the chat, huh? There you are. How are you? I'm back, but my spine is in the back of the bus. That's not good. Somebody just messaged me. When he said EDC, I was looking for a hand cannon. Have to go. Grandkids are here. All right, thanks, Thomas. Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome to the club. Most stated statement. Why does my back hurt? In the exact voice. Yeah. Something happened over here. And I'm not using that camera anyway, so. Beep, boop, boop, beep. I like the fact that these gloves work the screen. Ooh, another video to watch later. Yay! Looks good, Sick, except for that slight lean in the tower of bins. You don't want that to fall. That would be scary. Let's decompress. Oh, there it went. I don't know if y'all heard that, if it carried through the microphone, since it's right on the opposite side of my spine, but I got a good pop just then. And I actually feel taller and like I'm more functional. What a beautiful day. Too bad y'all can't see it. Ha ha. And I just turned off the camera that would have had the beautiful day. I could probably still turn it on. Here but doing chores. I was 50. Oh, it was 50 here the other day, and there was a wasp on the door. Ladybugs in the window today. It's 18 and no bugs. 18 degrees. Yeah, I don't like that. Sick heard me and responded in text. That's funny. We have a secret conversation going on, y'all. Ha ha. So is that other camera still on and just in a different tab? Theoretically, it is. So I could take you outside. Let's see. Switching to camera that. Ha ha! Let's go, kids. Want to go outside? Want to go outside? Go outside and pay? It's going to be very bright. I don't know how far the microphone's going to work. Oh, it's super bright. It's like totally washed out. Holy white balance. Oh, it didn't work. It's not handling that well at all. Did not like that. Can we maybe adjust a little bit? Holy cow, bro. I don't know what that does. Show grid, dim screen. Okay, well, sorry about that, guys. Does not seem to be working very well. For some reason, it won't allow me to adjust it. So that's stupid. What does this button do? Oh, it flips the screen back and forth. I see. But it should actually be like that. I don't need a flash or a light. Well, that's unfortunate, guys. I was going to bring you outside. But the wonderful iRyan software does not seem to be doing what I want it to. Well, that's fine. It's just par for the course for the day. Sorry, guys. I was going to take you outside, but instead I'm just going to put my phone down, close that app, switch back to the other camera, and take a nice breath and check the chat. Brown chicken, what's going on, man? It's bright. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that was bright, for sure. And it did not adjust at all. So that was a complete bust. Anyway, you can tell that it's bright out there. It's a beautiful day. It's actually starting to get hot, which sucks because I don't like hot. And frankly, I would not be living in Florida if my dad wasn't wanting me to stay here. But that is the case, and so here I am, hanging out in Florida. Yay. Where it's already broken the 80s, and for some reason I can't roll backwards. I'd like to roll backwards now, please. Thank you. Have a nice day. So, today is the day where you guys get to hear Schmoke bitching and moaning. So there. Yay, isn't it exciting? Look at all that room. Look at this studio filled with glamorous prizes. Found Star Wars blanket. Yay! Now you can have lightsaber battles or whatever. Just kidding. Thawing out. Y'all are nuts. I can't believe y'all are getting snow and teen temperatures. It's literally, I mean, here in the shop, it's 78 degrees here in the shop. In the sun, it's probably over 90. There's a cool breeze, thank God. But yeah, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. I'm hot. I'm grumpy. I'm gonna smash things. SCHMASCH. Smash things. Oh, I'm slightly muted. Wow. I knew I had those. That's why I needed a drum at that particular moment, because I found these. Huh. That might work. Anyhow, that's for a completely different project. Anywho, are we having fun yet, kids? Schmack it. 6 degrees. The Vulcan. Can't wait to leave. Visiting kiddo, right? Shaggy, I'll let you answer for yourself. I asked earlier and then I got distracted. I think he was in South Dakota or Wisconsin or somewhere in the United States of America. That's a safe assumption. Well, although he does do Canada sometimes. So who knows? I have no idea where Shaggy Man is. He's somewhere that it's cold. I'll let everybody speak for themselves. Why is there a... Oh dear. That's not good. Yeah. There's a bolt in there. I don't think it's from the scooter. I don't know what it's from. But it's probably... I don't know. I'm going to put it back in there or something. Oh dear. Who knows? We'll figure it out someday. North Dakota. Funeral. Yeah. I don't want to think about that right now. Da 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 da. I'm coping. I'm utilizing coping mechanisms. Yeah. This is the charger for my remote controlled trucks. Truck. I only have one. I don't know why I pluralized that. Howdy, folks. Welcome in, Dan. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're staying warm. I know you're another one that's in a cold area up in New York there. It is currently 70, 78, 79 here in the shop and probably pushing 90 outside. So there's that. I'm just trying to kind of organize the shop a little bit because I'm tired of tripping over stuff. And kind of having one of those days, but I will get by. I will survive. Ba-na-na-ba-na-bum-bum-bum. I want this hardware to be kept separately. I think this is actually from the China bike. From the coloring. Yes, it absolutely is from the China bike. I don't know what it's from, but yes, that is where it is from. So I'm going to put that right there for now and get back on. Oh! Okay, guys. All right. So, if you're wondering how today's been going, that was a perfect example of how today's been going. That is a kayak, Taylor, not a canoe. Not that it's different. It is different, actually, but whatever. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go get my magnetic pickup tool so that I can do this without having to crouch down and pick up all those 1/4-inch sockets that just went flying everywhere. Just one of those days when you want to smash everything. Just one of those days. Ooh, lucky for me, this thing's covered in sharp metal. So, never mind. Yeah, we're not going to do that. But that reminds me, at some point I need to clean all the sharp metal off my magnetic pickup tool. So we'll put that in the scrap department. And we'll just start picking them up one by one. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat right now. I don't want to. I don't want to react to something somebody says out of my frustration. So instead, you can just watch me clean up my mess, and I will recover quickly. Because that's what I do. I get pissed off, and then I get over it. Because it ain't no thing but a motherfucking chicken wing. Oh, that's still attached to a couch. Oh yeah, they went all over the place. Sweet. Yeah. Mm-hmm. By the way, I'm also kind of doing yoga at the same time. Yoga? Yoga. Not Yoda. Yoga. I'm not doing Yoda. I don't know. It used to work. I guess it doesn't anymore. That's fine. Can you demagnetize those? The big one, if you remember, I have a big one. What? I just want to make sure I'm where I thought I was. Oh, it's over there. Hi, come on with me, buddy. I have a larger one that actually has a handle, and when you pull up on it, it demagnetizes it and everything falls off. The problem with the small one, it's lightweight and portable, but no, there's no way to demagnetize it. Basically, I have to put on a heavy pair of gloves and knock everything off. These would probably do it. I just didn't want to cover them, and again, anyway. Can you demagnetize? Oh, it's a kayak. LOL. Wally keeps moving in my defense. Still on. You're missing all the fun here. Oh, quick. As a bachelor who has never had any kids or anything like that, I don't know about the whole screaming kids thing. Schmoke, same here. Endless cluster. Seems like lately, not huge, but annoying. Yeah, and it's something that I should be on top of, and it's something that I intend to stay on top of, so I'm trying not to miss uploads. But at some point, there's probably going to be a day where I don't do a live or do a video, where I just take a week and focus on fixing all this. We'll see how this week's video goes. But my main focus this week is getting ready to go to my music festival. I can give a shit about the rest of it. So my goal right now is to, like I said, clean up the house. I'm cleaning up the shop a little bit right now. Get everything dialed in, make sure the cats are taken care of, get all my camping gear together, clean out the truck, load that up, and just be ready to go on Thursday morning. And because then by lunchtime on Thursday, I should be able to have the switch turned off and be out there relaxing and having a good time. Breathe. Yes, exactly. FCAV. Lavender aromatherapy. Walmart extension grabbers. Telescoping large magnet rods. I make them from leftover magnets from scrap speakers, etc. Dan, you're going to find out if and when we meet and or you stop by here that we are a very similar mindset. I have speakers all up on the wall. I don't know if you can see them, but over on the other side of the shop, there's speakers all up on the metal wall for that reason and others. And that's how I picked it up, was a telescoping magnet pickup. And I also missed a whole bunch of them somehow, even though I was sitting right there. That's weird. Whatever. Yeah, that whole box opening up and dumping all of its contents out, I don't like it when that happens, and I know nobody does, but you know, when you make the effort to be organized and then your organization dumps itself out all over the floor, or I'm sure some of y'all have had the one too many drawers out on the toolbox and the toolbox falls over. Yeah, that's another good one. Festival time. Yep, almost. Hope the day is good for y'all. It is. It is. I can't speak for everybody else, but I am on the right side of the dirt. And even though it's been a frustrating morning, I have the freedom to do whatever the fuck I want to. Pardon my French. I don't have anybody to answer to or anything, so life is actually good. I just get frustrated sometimes, as we all do. I'm going to go ahead and put the tools and the fuel line and everything away because I know where it is stored because it has a place. I know where the screwdrivers go, even though they're soaked in oil. God damn it. Pardon my French. But that way, when I need the fuel line, it is where I keep fuel line rather than just being tripped over in the middle of the floor waiting for eBay to send me the correct parts or whatever. Actually, this one's just waiting for me to put it back together. But I need to film that, which is probably what I'm going to do this afternoon. It's already this afternoon. Here's 2 screwdrivers. And now, random thoughts with Schmoke. Anybody need a wrench? They changed it to shield now. So my cool big wrench is now just a big wrench. That's cool. Guess we can put it on the wall. We'll put it in the wooden tool department, which is actually something that exists. Sort of. Hey, I want to see something cool. I made this. It's a clamp. I made this, close to 40 years ago. It's old school. As old school as you can get. Pretty cool. I have a saw also, but it's going to fall apart if I try to move it. I also have the stencil for the stairs. The stairs of this house was the single most frustrating thing of the entire project. Figuring out the, whatever it's called, slope and slant and steps and blah, blah, blah. Figuring out that formula for the space I had to fit it in, that was no fun. No bueno. Luckily I had a friend that doesn't like me anymore because he helped me with it. So now he hates me. Not really. But he certainly doesn't come and visit anymore. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So we've got some oil on the floor. And we're going to take some of this cat litter and brush it over the oil in order to soak it up. I'm also going to pick up this roll of gasket material and put it in what is now the official gasket material storage facility. I hope I remember that. This screwdriver is covered in oil, so we'll set it aside. This one is too, so we'll set it aside. The starter fluid is going to go into the fluids department, which used to be in a cabinet, but is now spread all over my welding table. So that's another little project that I need to do. And my floor that I had all nice and clean is now a mess again. Here's a receipt. And since I'm not, it doesn't matter. So there. What happened? I see them. Better than hitting your shin on said toolbox. Oh, I could show you scars from hitting a shin on a fire pit that's outside that's black. I've done it twice and I have scars now. I see mine in March. Sweet. Life is good. We're here. We're breathing. Good enough. Yep. That's the one. That is the one. That is, something to keep in mind. As miserable as everything can get, it'll get better. Theoretically, eventually. I want to get one of those dust mops, like the big ones for shops. I think it would actually be better for what I do here and what I get. A lot of the stuff that I get is just stuff that blows in from outside when I have the door open. Like this area is covered in sand. Taylor, good seeing you. Thanks for dropping in. Stair runs are an SOB. I had to build ladder steps and a landing for my loft. Yeah, yes. And it's the rise and there's terms for it all. And yeah, people are like, what? You just go to Lowe's and you buy the pre-made stair things. It's like, yeah, that's made for a very specific space. My stairs are not that space. Sucks when you hear a cool sounding vehicle and it travels by the other road, you can't see it. Same. That happens, the cool sounding vehicle happens a lot around here because the west side of Jacksonville has always been where the hot rodders live and or race. So I hear really high performance engines going by regularly. And now with the tuners, they're backfiring. Pow, pow, just crazy loud backfires and stuff. Which to me isn't a good tune, but whatever. I'm not a tuner. I can tune a piano, I can tune a car, but I can't tune a fuel-injected vehicle. Oh, I remember this. This is the last box that fell out and dumped everything out. And it's staying there because I need to go back through it, because that's one of the piles that I need to go through. Hey buddy, want to go for a ride? Me too. Guys? Hi, Chris. I love the engine. Chris, welcome in. I have not checked your last couple of videos. Last I saw you were working on the chimney for the wood stove, I believe, or that may be an old video that I didn't see. It's shorts, and I don't really watch shorts, but they do come across my feed because YouTube is trying to get everybody to watch shorts. That light is useless pointed in that direction. That will help a lot. But now we lost Wally. Wally, hey, come on, buddy. Let's go. Anyhow, looks like I'm at about an hour and a half, which is going to be a good number for me. If you have colleges or universities near you, they can often auction off used equipment from physical plant grounds and building equipment, doors, cabinets, brooms, etc. Yeah, I see that stuff somewhat regularly. My thing with that is getting back into the cycle of doing that. I used to, when I did eBay, I used to do garage sales and estate sales and in addition to thrift stores. I haven't done, I don't think I've ever really done an auction, a true auction, but that would be fun. That's something else that I'm thinking about doing is cranking the eBay business back up because I need to get rid of all that crap. I need to get some money together and I need more stuff on my plate. Anyhow, like I said, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up and continue with my little swirling. I need to get some lunch. I think I'm going to go for a motorcycle ride, assuming I can find a solution to that other issue real quick, and that the battery isn't dead, etc., etc. Either way, as always, I appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna focus on some stuff today. I'm hopefully gonna get a Wednesday video put together ASAP, and then focus on going to my music festival because I need it. I used to do 3 or more a year, and now I'm lucky if I get to do 1 a year. And that's how I keep my head straight. So, like I said, I appreciate y'all being here. I hope you all have a great day or pushing evening on the other side of the pond, and enjoy your grandkids quick. We'll talk soon. I'm going to find the exit button, and I think that's the right one. So we'll talk to you later. As always, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.